Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, The Scent Obsessed Mom. My name is Lauren, and on this channel I love to talk about all things affordable women's fragrance, everything from perfumes to body mists. I love Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret. I cover pretty much everything body care that smells good. So if that sounds good to you, please consider subscribing. I'm going to get right into it. Today's video is going to be the second in a series of perfumes or fragrances I'm obsessed with. The first one that I did, I think a couple weeks ago, was on Lattafa's Teriyaki Intense. So if you're interested in that, you can go check that one out. I am trying to focus mainly on fall, cozy fall type scents right now. My goal is to put one of these out maybe every week or every few weeks at the least. So the second one in this series has been a favorite of mine pretty much since not too long after it first came out. Well, I lied. I was a little behind on this one. So I want to say it was maybe like a year or two old by the time I, kind of discovered it and decided to pick it up for myself. I'm sure some people wear this year round. I really prefer to wear it in the fall and winter because I think it's very warm and cozy and sweet. And that is none other than Eilish by Billie Eilish. So obviously this is not a new perfume, but I'm going to share some of my thoughts on it and why I love it so much. Maybe if you haven't tried it yet, or you're trying to make up your mind, this will help you out a little bit to give you a little more insight into the fragrance, keeping in mind, obviously, scent is very personal. So just because one person likes something doesn't necessarily mean that someone else is going to, but I'm going to do my best to give you kind of as in-depth as possible of a review and my thoughts on it. So Eilish by Billie Eilish came out in 2021. I actually did not realize that that's only like 4 years ago, but I actually didn't realize it was that long ago. So 2021, I don't always do accords for perfumes, but I'll go ahead and give these since I have them in front of me. Main accords are vanilla, sweet, warm, spicy, cocoa, amber, and powdery. Top notes in this are sugar, red berries, and mandarin orange. In the mid, we have vanilla, cocoa, spicy notes, and rose. And in the base is tonka bean, amber, musk, and woody notes. So I'm actually wearing this perfume today. I have it in the travel size. You can see I got a little bit of a dent there. And also in the fragrance mist, which I enjoy as well. This is an 8 ounce. I believe I picked this up either on Walmart or Amazon, and this is only like maybe 20 bucks or 20 some bucks. So it's really pretty affordable if you want to go with a fragrance mist. I do have prices which I'll give you really quick. So I did find a pretty good deal on the Walmart website where you can get a 1 ounce perfume plus a mini roller ball for $29.89, which is cheaper than some other places. Ulta, which you're going to be paying full retail, but they have the travel size for $28. They have a 1 ounce for $58, a 1.7 for $68, and a full size for $78. So not cheap, but compared to like your designer perfumes and things like that, they're not crazy expensive. And like I said, if you go somewhere like Walmart or even go to secondhand sites like Mercari, eBay, you're probably gonna be able to find it cheaper. So I would look around a little bit before paying full retail. I always think it's a good idea to go with a travel size first anyway. That way you make sure that, once you start wearing it, you're really, really enjoying it and reaching for it, and try to finish this up before you go and get the full size. I've made that mistake many times. So going forward, I plan to, if I find a fragrance that I really like, if they have it in a travel size, try to get that one first. So anyway, so we went over the accords, we went over the notes. I'm going to go ahead and spray a little more of the perfume. This is an EDP, I believe. I think so, yes, on my hand. I can also tell you from experience, this is a compliment getter. I have gotten many compliments while wearing this perfume. And it has, in my experience, good strength and longevity as well. Now keep in mind, I am a fairly heavy sprayer. Yeah, this is just the most delicious, warm, cozy scent. Perfect for fall and winter. Perfect for going out. Perfect for date nights. And so unique to me. Like maybe other people don't agree with that, but I've smelled a lot of vanilla type scents in my lifetime because I am obsessed with vanilla. Like it is my absolute favorite scent note ever. And I can honestly say I don't think I've ever smelled another vanilla that smells just like this. So in my opinion, it's fairly unique. You definitely get that sugariness Like, it doesn't smell like berries, but you can tell that it's there. Kind of mixed in. Maybe a tiny bit of that mandarin orange, but again, it's mixed together so smoothly that, again, this is another one of those, I say this a lot, I feel like, on this channel, but perfumes that I love tend to just be so well blended that there's not, you know, certain notes like that just jump right out, right, and are super strong or pungent. So even though, like, you can tell it's kind of there in the background, it's not gonna just, like I say, smack you right in the face, right? Obviously, lots of vanilla. You get that cocoa. You get a little bit of spiciness. I don't really pick up on the rose personally, which is fine with me because I am not really a rose fan normally. And then obviously in the base, that tonka bean, amber, musk, woody notes kind of all blend together nicely. I wouldn't say that it's a super woody fragrance. There's maybe a touch of that. I would say a little more spicy than woody, but also not super spicy. So if you're someone that is kind of put off by spiciness, I still wouldn't call this super spicy. Like, what I get the most of is just a warm, sugary vanilla cocoa with a little bit of spice, a little bit of musk. I just think it's gorgeous. I really, really do. Like I said, I pretty much from the first time I tried it, I loved it. So I'm still working on my travel spray, and that's really only because I have so many perfumes. If I didn't, this would probably be gone by now. But this is one that I definitely do not ever foresee decluttering. Like, I really would like to always have this in my collection. I think it's great to layer with the body mist, or if you're looking for something a little bit lighter or just cheaper, I think the body mist is good. For a body mist, it's not beast mode, okay? And like I said, the perfume, in my opinion, if you spray a decent amount, is pretty strong. And when I've worn this out at night, it's lasted me pretty much all night. And like I said, I've gotten lots of compliments on it. The body mist, for a mist, I think has decent strength. Obviously, I mean, I haven't tried wearing this like from morning to night all day, so I can't really speak to longevity as far as that goes. I'll have to test that out a little bit more because I haven't had this one quite as long. But for a body mist, like I said, I think it has decent strength and is not gonna like dissipate on you right away. You know, even better if you layer these two together. So I highly recommend this perfume if you are someone who loves warm vanillas with some depth to it. This is definitely not your run-of-the-mill vanilla. So if you're just wanting like a very simple kind of vanilla extract, like bakery type gourmand plain vanilla, like this is not it. There's definitely a lot more depth and warmth and a little bit of spiciness to it. Like I said, there's cocoa blended in there, which I think you definitely get as well. It's just a very rich, warm, cozy scent, which is why I say it's perfect for fall and winter. I don't know if I would wear this in the summer. I mean, maybe if you just kind of sprayed it lightly at nighttime. It seems like it might be a little deep and heavy for summer daytime. But obviously you can wear it whenever you want. Those are just my recommendations. So let me know in the comments if you have this scent in your collection, or what are your thoughts on it if you've tried it. Let me know your thoughts too on I think it's called Billie Eilish #2. That one I could not do. Like, it was a very different scent profile for this one, and I apologize, I don't have the notes in front of me, but I sampled it when it first came out at Ulta. And I saw the notes and I was kind of like, okay, well, that seems like it's going to be pretty different from the first one. And it definitely is, but I did not like it at all. Maybe it's just not my scent profile. So I'm also curious to know if you've tried the #2, if you like that. Totally different scent from this one, like I said. But yeah, I'm curious if there's people out there who like that one, because there's not, I will say, I mean, it does happen. There's not a lot of perfumes that I smell and I'm like, ugh, like that smells not good at all. And that was one of them. So just curious. But anyway, I hope that hopefully this review has helped you out a little bit. Again, I highly recommend this one, obviously, since it is in my Perfumes I'm Obsessed With series. Again, you can go check out my Teriyaki Intense review. That was the first one. This is the second. And then I plan to hopefully throughout the rest of the fall season release more of my absolute favorite fall scents and perfumes, and then move into my more holiday/winter perfumes. So if you've enjoyed this video, again, please hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss when I come out with new content. I really, really appreciate you for being here and watching, and I will see you in the next one.